In this video, we are going to learn about fire. Hi everyone, my name is Vaishali. I am an Ayurveda nutrition counselor and I am also an expert in vegan and vegetarian cooking. And in this video, I want to explain you about the fire element. According to Ayurvedic medicine, there are 5 elements, right? So first one is ether, second is air, third one is fire, then comes water, and then comes the earth, right? So today we are going to discuss only about fire and how does it affect us. Fire is something that is so natural. You could see like it's an element that exists in nature. So it's one of the elements which is very like its name, it's very hot, no? And it's very penetrating. So for example, if I put a fire on a paper, it will completely transform, right? So that's a main function of fire, that it transforms. See, it transforms and it's sharp, it's penetrating. So if you see like sometimes that you feel like so hot when it's a hot summer day, you are like sweating. So it's like it's naturally our body creates more heat, right? And also the sun is also one of the things in nature that you can see the fire element in, because it produces a lot of heat. So fire element is something that also which is heating. It's like it generates a lot of heat. It's sharp, because if you see a fire, like it's very sharp, right? It's like penetrating sharp. So in nature you can see the fire element when it rains a lot and when there's like lightning and the lightning burns the trees, like it's the fire element. And also in the sun you can see it's a fire element. All the plants, all the human beings needs vitamin D and the sun to exist on this planet. So it's one of the most important elements as well. And in our body you can see this element in our digestive systems. For example, if you eat bread or if you eat a stew, you'll eat it, right? And it goes inside and there's something in the body, the acids and like the digestion process, it converts the food into energy. So that we call in Ayurveda as our digestive fire. And there might be people who might have like a very good digestive fire, that they eat anything and they can digest it easily without problems. But there are people who have a low digestive fire, right? So they can have, like for example, they eat something and then they're not able to digest it well. They feel like like bloating or indigestion. Or it can also be that there's a lot of excess heat in the body that causes like acidity, gastritis, like the problems related to heat. So basically in this video we are going to learn what ways exist to calm the fire element, to balance the fire element in you. So here's a spice box and you can see that there is a lot of spices here, right? But spices, they don't only give us like nice aroma in the food, but they also give us medicinal properties. So for example, cumin is a digestive spice, but it's for the people who have like problem in digestion. For example, like people who have very low digestive fire, they can use cumin in their food. Or anise seeds, they can use that too. Or black pepper or cinnamon, right? Cinnamon is also one of the spices which are good in digestion, but they generate excess heat in the body. And mustard seeds, these are mustard seeds, these are fenugreek seeds. This is turmeric and this one is cardamom. And here you see ginger. So there are 3 or 4 spices which are more rich in digestive properties and which increase like the digestive fire. So one of them is cumin, another one is ginger, and the other one like the mustard seeds, they also help, right? But for pitta, for example, but if a person has a lot of excess heat in his or her body, and if they have problems related to excess heat, they would need spices that are cooling. So for the people who have excess heat issues in their body, like excess heat or acne, right, or acidity, for them these spices are the best. So this one is cilantro seeds, right? Coriander seeds, how we call it in English. So the coriander seeds, they are basically the seeds of the cilantro, of the herb cilantro. And here is the herb cilantro, which is also very good. So if you feel that there's a lot of excess heat in your body, you can put cilantro in your rice or in your lentils, whatever you cook, you can just sprinkle it with cilantro. or you can cook it with coriander seeds as well. And another spice which is very nice and cooling and digestive is cardamom. Green cardamom is one of the digestive spices, and it also has a very delicious aroma. So you can use it with desserts, and if you make like herbal milk, it's very tasty in that. You can also put it in your beans when you cook them. And another such cooling and digestive spice is fennel seeds. So fennel seeds, they look like cumin, but they are green in color, right? So these are a spice that you can also use in desserts, in your herbal teas, or you can also use it in the lentils or whatever you cook. You can easily use them, and they are very nice and fresh, and they will lower the excess heat if it's there in the body. And if you have excess heat issues, you can make sure to lower the spices which are very spicy. For example, garlic or a lot of ginger or red chilies. They are not recommended, especially if you suffer from heat issues. Now we'll learn the second way to balance the excess fire in the body. And this way is super interesting because it's related to natural beauty. Because if you see, there are people who suffer with acne sometimes. They might have acne rosacea, or they might have very like burning sensations on the skin, especially if they go out in the sun, or they might have sensitivity to the sun. So for these problems, we need to use skin products which are like more soothing, more calming, right? And the products which don't have very harsh chemicals, because if they use chemicals, it will even generate even more heat in the body if it has a lot of oil or different ingredients which might be irritating to the skin. So people who have a lot of fire element in their body, usually they have a sensitive skin. Now we are going to learn something very interesting. We are going to learn an exfoliant that people with sensitive skin can make, and they can soothe their skin with. So here it is. For this recipe, we only need 3 ingredients. So we need oats. We need two big spoons of dried flowers. I'm using like petals of calendula, and you can also use rose petals if you have. And I'm using geranium, which is a very nice and soothing essential oil. So it's very simple. To make this exfoliant is very, very simple. So what I'll do, I'll bring a blender, and in this I'll add the oatmeal, and I'll add the dried calendula flowers in it. So oatmeal is very good, actually. It's mucilaginous, and it's very good and soothing. If you cook it, it becomes very soft, right? So that it has the same kind of effect on the skin because it makes it more smooth, more soft and supple. And calendula flowers, they are bitter in nature. So bitter is cleansing for the blood. So that's why we are using calendula flowers here. But rose petals are also very good because they are very soothing as well. So you can use them if you like as well. And all we are going to do is we are going to blend it. That's it. That's all we need to do in the first step. So I'm just going to take it out, and I'm going to transfer this blend. You can also transfer it directly into a glass jar, so you can store it. So I'll just transfer it in a cup for now to show you clearly what I'm going to do. And in this blend, I'm just going to add 3 to 4 drops of essential oil. I'm using geranium. You can also use rose or some soothing essential oil that you can find. Sandal essential oil is also good, and rose one too. But I have geranium, so I'm going to use geranium. So 1, 2, 3. And just give it a stir. And that's it. So the way to use the scrub is very easy. The scrub or exfoliant is very easy. Like when you go in your bathroom, when in the morning, you can take a little bit in your hand. You can mix it with a little bit of water, mix it and apply it on your face, and leave it for just 2 to 3 minutes until it dries just a little bit, and then just wash it away. And you can just tap it dry very gently. And that's it. You can also mix it with honey, or you can also mix it with, like rose water. If you like to use rose water, is actually very good for excess heat in the body as well. So you can mix it with rose water, apply it, leave it, and then wash it away. You can also wash it twice a day. I usually wash with it twice a day. I wash it in the morning when I start my day, and plus I wash my face with this exfoliant, with this scrub, at night as well before sleeping, to take off the excess dirt, excess heat from the body, from the face especially. So this was the second way, and now we're going to learn the third way, which is also very interesting. It's one of my favorite ways to balance the excess heat, the excess fire in the body. So you might have felt sometimes that you feel like excess emotions. It could be like a lot of anger or like jealousy, no? So these emotions which generate a lot of heat in the body, they cause feverishness, and when there's feverishness, when there's stress in the body, we don't feel very balanced, right? So that's the reason that we need to balance the excess heat in the body, so you feel more at peace with yourself and with others as well. So now we're going to learn the third method to balance the fire in you. So it's basically breathing and meditation. So breathing has a very nice impact on the body. If you see, like on the days when you're feeling very stressed, you'll see that the breathing rhythm is different. Or when you're running, you'll see that the breathing is completely different. Or when you're hugging your child or a puppy, it's completely different, right? Breathing is something that we're always doing all the time. So in ancient times, the rishis, the wise people, they will say that if you can control your breath, you can control your life. So we are going to learn a technique that you can use to calm the mind down, especially when you feel a lot of feverishness. So I'll teach you 2 techniques of breathing, and then we'll do a very short guided relaxation. Sounds good? Okay, so the first one is that we are going to, like anytime that you feel like, oh, you have excess heat, you are getting a lot of anger, what you can do is that you can close your right nostril and you can breathe in and out through the left nostril. Let's do it together. Let's close our eyes, close your right nostril. In yoga, some people do it like this also. Or you can do it like this, so it's more simple to understand. Breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out through the left nostril. Breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out through the left nostril. Keep the right nostril closed with the help of finger and continue 5 times at your own pace. And relax your hands. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And you may open your eyes. So this was called the lunar breath. So why is it called lunar breath? Because it's something that is very cooling, just like the moon. So it is said that like there are 2 hemispheres in our brain, right? So like the left nostril is connected to the right nostril is connected to the left hemisphere. So like when a lot of heat is generated in the body, it is said that when you breathe in and out through the left nostril, it helps to calm down the excess heat. And even if you have like a very high metabolism all the time, like if you're hungry, it will also help you to calm down a little bit. And now we're going to learn another breath, which is called alternate nostril breathing, which helps to balance both the hemispheres of the brain. And you can do this breathing whenever you feel like tired or very stressed, when you have a lot of things to do and too little time. You can just do it 2 to 3 minutes and continue with your work. It will really help you to feel more balanced and do your work without feverishness. So let's do it together. What we are going to do is, this time we are going to take these 2 fingers and we are going to put it in the middle of eyebrows. And we are going to use these 2 fingers and the thumb to close and open the left and right nostril. So I'm going to close my right nostril with the thumb, breathing out through the left. I'm going to inhale through the left nostril, close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right nostril, close the right nostril and breathe out through the left. And close your eyes and continue with me. Breathe in through the left nostril, close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right, close the right nostril and breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left, hold the breath, Close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. And continue at your own rhythm. Continue. Continue. And with your eyes closed, relax your hands and the breath. Breathe normally in and out through the nose. Observe the effect of the respiration, of the breathing in your mind and your body. And become aware of all the sounds in your surroundings. Whether it's the sound of your kitchen, or someone talking, or the traffic. Do not resist any sounds. Just listen to them with eyes closed. Breathe in and breathe out. And become aware of your body. Your body is a precious gift to you from nature or divinity. Honor and respect your body. Become aware of your feet. Just a gentle attention towards the feet. The calves and the knees. The thighs. The pelvic region. Stomach. Become aware of your chest and the shoulders, the hands, the neck, the face. Relax your face, the head, the whole body. Become aware of the whole body. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. And relax. Relax completely into the silence of your own self. In this moment, there's nothing to do, nothing to achieve. Just relax. Just relax. Om. Sahana vavatu, Sahanau bhunattu, Sahaviryam karvavahe, Tejasvinavaditamastu, Mahavitvishavahhe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You are peace. You are love. Whatever you're looking for is inside you already. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And become aware of your body and the surroundings, the room you're in. One more deep breath in and breathe out. And slowly and gradually, at your own pace, you may open your eyes. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this session a lot, as much as I enjoyed giving it, and that you're going to use the 3 techniques that we learned. The number 1 was with the herbs and spices that we use to calm the excess heat in the body and also to improve digestion. And this number 2 was using natural beauty products, just like the one we made, something which is calming and soothing for your skin. And the 3rd one was breathwork and meditation. So you can make breathwork or meditation daily part of your life. You can just take few minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to do the alternate nostril breath that we did together, and just relax just 2 to 3 minutes after in silence, just to give you some moments of preciousness, some moments of quietude, some moments of silence, so you feel good. It will also help you take away the stress. It will also help you feel more happy and healthy. So I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, you can also subscribe on my YouTube channel Dela Veda, and you can also subscribe on my Instagram Dela Veda as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. I wish you the best. Take care.